Hey viewers, quick mandatory heads up, my copy of Horizon Zero Dawn was provided to me free by PlayStation. Besides that, my opinions of the game are my own, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. Alright, it is time for us to go talk to the Sun King of Vod, and ask for his help to take on the Eclipse and Hades. This is more than likely going to be the last mission of the main story, and while we still have side things that I would like to do, I want to keep the momentum going. Does he have anything to say?
You want to talk?
Yeah, he doesn't. Okay.
I'll see you later.
I hope so.
I'm glad you're still here and haven't left yet, because we're gonna need your help, Aaron. We're gonna need everybody's help for this. We need people to distract all the armies and help me kill off everything until I can stab Hades right in its dumb red face.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
I wonder if we'll end up meeting up with anybody and them being like, why are you glowing?
Have you spoken to Blameless Murad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Alright, let's go talk to Murad. I'm a little sad that we won't have the full force of the Karja, but to be fair, they are going to have to defend the city from the Shadow Karja. The Shadow Karja want the city. Hades wants the Spire. And so their forces are probably going to be splitting up, and so our forces need to be getting split up as well.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival.
Well, hello, Murad.
Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge of defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
My Nora
Don't be
friends.
so humble.
And everybody else, I guess.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I might. I want to see what they're like.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Sweet! Yeah, actually, we did eventually have Olin's apartment or place made as our home, just like we thought when we first encountered it. I was like, oh, maybe it could be ours. Oh, we got another journal. Alright, July 16th, 65. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master override. You're welcome, Ted. Which was completed by 0430. I decided to grab a few hours of sleep here before heading back to ZD. Calling Gaia before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plan. But the truth is, I missed her. I've developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so Terrestrial's life chance of survival has doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? I just keep wondering what kind of world Far Zenith will create if the ship reaches its destination so many decades from now. And I worry about that alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints, and no failsafes. How will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? I forwarded the Odyssey message to the Alphas. Nyato replied in less than a minute, with a poem of course. The Building of the Ship by Longfellow. And it's long, alright. I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. This stanza, or couplet or whatever, leapt out at me. Humanity, with all its fears, with all its hope of future years, is hangling breathless on thy future. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to ZD. Guess I should stop by NATO's lab and check on Demeter's progress, too. If I can get out there without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my hands, I'll count myself lucky. Till next time. Man, I do wish the Odyssey project had succeeded rather than just straight up blown up. Like, it would be cool if they just lost contact with them, and then we find out stuff later on. You know, I wonder if we could launch a mission to the remains of the Odyssey. I mean, after centuries, they're probably fucking gone. But what if we could salvage some fragments of Apollo? Because it blew up before it left the solar system. So that'd be one way that we're able to get Apollo back. Oh, we got another one. It's just gonna keep on repairing them as we move on. Jesus. Alright. Which one was repaired? Oh, it was just telling us about the one that we just read. No, I'm good. I mean, I think I actually do have things to give you.
Ah, you're back.
No?
Ah.
No, never mind. I never finished these sets. Yeah, that's okay.
Till we meet, everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Let me see if we can get anything cool from delivering the last artifact and the last vessels, because we did collect those completely. So maybe we'll get a reward for completing all 3 sets. You know, besides just the shards. I don't care for shards. I want more.
Back from
weapons,
the wilds.
maybe.
You ready?
But we're probably not gonna get anything. There you go.
The Banuk will be happy to get their treasures back.
But I gave you everything.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood skull he left, including...
Alright.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
So, do I get anything amazing at least? Treasure boxes? Metal shards, modification box? Metal shards, modification box. Fine. Let's try the other guy. Where are they? Other side of the area. Vessels! It's probably gonna be the same thing, just a bunch of shards and stuff. I'm really sad that we didn't end up finding anything to deal with them. Hold up. This guy buys stranded stuff. Right? Who was the one who grabbed stranded items? Oh, it is him. Mysterious box. Mysterious box. What do you have in it? Special modification box, shard gambler's box, and warm socks. Oh boy, I love warm socks. Wow, that one sucks. That one sucks. That one sucks. The fuck is the point of warm socks? This rare item of the ancient offers good value when sold to merchants. It's 100 shards. It's worth 100 shards. That's hilarious. You can kill a thunder maw and take out a piece of its eye, and it's like, yeah, we'll give you 20 shards, 50 shards maybe. Socks? Valuable as all hell.
Yes. I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek?
I have. Here you go.
Yes, trade quick.
All right. Last reward
I will
box.
leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. What do my tired eyes see?
I'm sad we didn't get anything cool from these guys. I mean, yeah, we get modification boxes and metal shards, and that's great
A hunter.
for
Sure.
anybody in the early game.
Come,
but
talk
at the
to me,
end game, I don't need shards. I need completely different things. Or at least give me, like, purple modifications. Something like that. Oh, well. Let's go find and check out the preparations at the ridge. All right, everybody. How you doing over here? What do we got?
Did you just polish that armor? Who's it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
Oh,
What?
Vanasha.
Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny.
Hey, is this guy still alive?
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it.
Aw.
Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
How are you doing,
Little
Vanasha?
Huntress. You called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
I agree with that. I'm glad to see that she's ready to tumble. She's ready to fight. Maybe even a little bit more than I am.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
Oh, hi, Teb.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts.
Oh.
Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
It was Derval. He tried to kill the Sun King. Unbelievable.
Alright. That's good that they're gonna keep on leaving out items for us. Hello. We got another journal. It's weird, so we have a whole bunch of these that just say file damage under repair. Oh, okay. This is weird. So we have the files as their damaged forms, and then they're gonna be filling up as their undamaged forms, which seems like a little bit of a waste of space, but okay. We have one more, and I guess it's gonna be the Gaia one. And maybe a Sobek one later on? Hold up. Do we already have a Sobek one? Nope, that's Derval's journal. Alright. Sobek, what are we saying? Halloween. Travis came by trick-or-treating, dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him half a eaten pack of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out. But not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he organized for ZD staff. Seriously, as though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Anyway, I was already scheduled to fly out here to G Prime for final inspections with Harris and the president's delegation. Ted was here too, and he was not looking good. He kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes. Gag. Though I guess I shouldn't complain. If he wants to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. Harris stuck around long enough to give me a detailed briefing on the strategic situation. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as though the color of the sky when I was flying over here wasn't a clue enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last vestiges of European and West African Civ brigades are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The swarm that scuttled across Antarctica is crossing the Straits of Magellan and about to start its death crawl up South America toward the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. And advanced elements of the Pacific swarms are already skirmishing with units on the Kalmar seawall. The noose is tightening. Projections show we can still finish in time, but the margin of error is 10 days. Not a good spread. If the plague spreads through ahead of schedule, well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough writing. I need to get back to Zero Dawn. I'm sad about it, Sobek. Dying before we're ready. Alright, let's keep on looking at the defenses here. I guess we're gonna be meeting a whole bunch of people that we knew in the past. Hello. You look familiar. Hey!
Alita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If a Thrall were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Alita. Be safe.
Gave me 3 antidotes. Yeah, no, we're gonna be fighting a ton of corrupted forces. Well, checking out their preparations gives us a chance to talk to everybody we've known.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora.
Oh, hey.
The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
They're so excited to be battling out here. Alright, well, who else wants us to talk to them?
Watch out for the
other people down here. Oh, Petra. Okay. Anybody else? Nakoa. Hey! How you doing, Nakoa?
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja Butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
That's a nice spear, Ufit.
Thank you.
I like the way you grip it.
Enough, woman.
She keeps on harassing and teasing him. So have they made it so that anybody who gets sent out here isn't in exile now? I know they said that people who were going to be sent to Meridian were going to become Seekers, but all the Nora from beforehand as well are being forgiven? That's good. If it's true. Oh, hey. What is this? Oh, please tell me that's a new weapon for me, my friend.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Thanks.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Alright, do you need me to test one out?
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Alright, so we have a new heavy weapon type. Oseram Cannon. Hold L2 and R2 to load ammo from nearby pile. Okay. Whoa. Holy shit. Oh my god. Run, suckers, run! Oh, with these, I don't think many forces are gonna survive. Those guys are a little on the far side, though. Ah! I should have seen that coming. Well, it's neat. I was hoping it was gonna be actually a weapon for me to take myself forever. But it's just a heavy weapon, probably only for this battle. It's still cool, though. I like it. Minus the killing myself bit, but that's my fault. I was shooting in front of a fucking wall.
She didn't even hesitate. She stood between the assassin and our Sun King.
Alright, well, I guess that's everybody at that area. The mission has cleared stuff up, so we will move on.
Move along.
Damn it.
You have no need to loiter around here.
We have a ton of side missions left over. But I want to do the Looming Shadow. Alright. At least this time when we go to the Spire, we'll actually have people there! At least people that I can see. I didn't see anybody up there last time. And that makes a big difference. Come on over. I wonder if they're gonna make us go between the Spire and the West Ridge defenses over the course of the battle. I'd imagine so, but at the same time, having to go between the 2 points in like a timed manner would suck. Suck a whole lot. Also, I'd love to make the note of just how many times something has been timed and nothing has really come of it. What is the point of this? Is this really a faster path than just walking around the edge? I don't think so if you have a mount, but yeah, no, you totally could just run around the corner faster than climbing up that. That's weird. Anyways, what was I saying before? Something about the sucking. Oh, time. There have been so many instances where they're like, oh, this is gonna happen tomorrow, and then we just waste 3 days of in-game time. Like the Proving. They said 2 days, but at least like 4 to 5 days of sunlight and night had passed by the time we actually went into the Proving. Maybe even more.
Whoa there.
So it's funny when they're like, I hope a new day, a new sun rises tomorrow on a better world. And now, well, it's the same old one. So
it rises
we gotta keep on
taller
waiting.
than the highest tree.
These cards are in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
Hey guys! You guys enjoying your time outside the Sacred Lands?
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the Sacred Land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
And that's how she after all this, that's how she takes the world? She doesn't like it. It's not a sacred land. I guess I can understand. It's not like I've ever really explored outside of America. Hey, Varl. And everybody else.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
Thanks to that, I suppose.
And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Ah. My poor Nora tribesmen. They're all hot and bothered by this whole thing. I don't like this land. It's wrong. We're gonna have a whole lot of years of bringing them down.
These guys? They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. It used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys.
The Ostrom are like totally ready for this fight.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Alright, well I guess that's all the preparations here. I kinda wished we were having a few more people. It doesn't seem like there's like 9 people here. We have 3 here, we got 4 over there, and maybe a few more. It's a little on the underhanded side, but whatever. Sobek Journal. Such a close thing. It's been what, 43 hours since Hares warned me? Said collapse of the eastern line was imminent, swarms launching some kind of pincher maneuver versus the Wichita salient. 5 or 6 days more and I think Gaia could have launched without our help. I really do. We had to scramble. ZD became a madhouse, absolute bedlam. Every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as Gammas got evacuated, then Betas. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the Alphas together to give them the bad news. Felt like I was gonna throw up. But they already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished. Close, but not quite there. Still tests to run, kinks to smooth, work to do. So they accepted it. No Elysium for us. We'll spend the rest of our lives here, testing and polishing each subordinate function to perfection. Guess that's what you get when you recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. So here we are, setting up Gaia Prime. And yeah, such a close thing. Makes me feel nauseated all over again when I contemplate how the fate of life could hinge on coincidence. If I'd never proposed the Lightkeeper Protocol, there never would have been living spaces constructed here. If I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems never would have been installed. If, at least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material was never processed out of the cradle sites, so it's not even possible. For which I'm glad, really. I really wouldn't want to spend time around a young Travis Tate raised by Travis Tate. Oh, that'd be hilarious. No, it'll be up to us to perfect Gaia. 1 generation only. Update, that was General Harris. The salient has collapsed. USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours at best to lock down and seal up. Buried alive for life's sake. I'll go tell the others. Oh man, the Lightkeeper Protocol sounds cool. At the same time, it's very, very weird. Every single one of the members having a clone of themselves that they train up to continue maintaining Gaia throughout the years. That would have been a very effective set of redundancy. Maybe they could have done something to immediately prevent Hades from fucking up the world. Maybe they could have done something to help recover the Apollo stuff. Damn it! Ted Faro. Well, it's time to rest up before the final battle and deal with the consequences of all those actions so many years ago. And maybe, just maybe, we can take out Hades and bring Gaia online. That'd be nice. And maybe there'll be a portion of Gaia left over, eager to talk to us. That'd be good. Oh, hey there, guard. Thanks.
Owen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Well, I left a lot of things unfinished. There were tons of things out there. Side missions, errands, collectibles. All of them just sitting out there. Oh, we never did the Rattler tutorials. It doesn't matter. We don't need the XP nowadays. But I want to finish this fight. So let's rest on up. Hey again, viewers. Thank you for watching through this video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know down below in the comments. And as a mandatory reminder, this game was provided to me for free by PlayStation. Thank you very much, PlayStation. And again, thank you, viewers.